Good morning. I mean, technically afternoon. It's like 6:37 p.m. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I feel absolutely garbage. The mental game is just super foggy. My leg's been hurting all day and I just don't know why, and it's been just a rough day to be a T-bird over here. And that's not gonna stop us from still getting a lift, but we're gonna have to make some adjustments and I guess see what goes from there. So yeah, I have the plan written out. I'll show you guys after I get some water and we'll hit it hard, even though we only have about an hour and I'm not feeling the greatest. All right, we're gonna start taking creatine every day. It's just basically the only legal supplement that's kind of worth taking, and I figured out what my workout split's gonna be. It's gonna be the exact same thing I did all of last summer, but just obviously dumbed down. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll try to do legs, and that might get changed very, very quickly, or it might get dumbed down to I do like 2 exercises really, really hard and then go home, because I don't know if I can do 6 or 7 or 8 lifts. And then Tuesday, usually I do back, and then Wednesday, I'll do legs again. Thursday, I do chest and shoulders and whatever else. So I'm gonna do that. Today I have normal body weight squats, assisted, try and go for depth and just unlock some of my legs. Then we're gonna do leg press, single leg press, something for the quads, and maybe calf raisers, maybe hamstrings. And we're just gonna go from there, see how I respond, and then we'll make adjustments for Wednesday. But it's not gonna be heavy. Nothing will be ever heavy for like 2 months. It'll just be hopefully really fast and hopefully really light. So we're gonna try it. So when I'm doing this is about kind of seeing how far I can sink like this, and then obviously I'm not gonna push all my weight off. So we're using just kind of some arm strength, but I'm not trying to sit back, I'm trying to actually squat, which is proving to be pretty difficult. Trying to keep the core engaged and just see how it goes. But most time I'll use machines for the next probably 3 months, because stabilizing muscle is completely different than actual strength muscle. And now we got leg press, which is, I mean, gonna be staple for a long time, so get used to it, guys. All right, so what we're gonna do here is try to build single leg strength by only doing like 25, 30 pounds, but really focusing on ankle flexion and pushing off of it. And obviously you're supposed to do the weaker foot first and then do as many as you can and then match. So muscle will even out eventually, but at this point it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do probably like between 6 and 8 and like, oh. All right, so we've been over this. I think I'm gonna get hurt if I kept doing that. It was just, there was no way to safely do that. There's good days and then I have bad days, and this is one of the bad days where it just feels like I just lock up, and I'd rather do stuff like this and then maybe like calf raisers or something and really stretch that out. Or not the calf raisers, hamstrings, and then wait for it to stretch out and then do that on Wednesday rather than do something else. But it's a work in progress. But right now we're gonna do just kind of move this really fast and obviously try to use both legs equally, even though pressing on it kind of hurts a little bit, and also try to move it somewhat fast. Right now, it's just really hard to move a lightweight fast because my left leg takes over. Like, I can do this with one leg. So to divide that between both is a little tough, especially because your right leg gives a little bit of pain. All right, so sorry to cut it short a little bit, guys, but like I'm hobbling pretty bad, as you guys can probably see, and I don't want to make anything worse, like trying to do something and then having it go really bad, and I'd just rather, to be honest, just not. All right, well, I went to the grocery store really fast. I got chicken and I got some French fries. We're gonna go make that tonight. And man, I mean, my leg is just throbbing. Like, I try to pride myself in having a pretty good tolerance for not only like mental stress, but physical, like pain, stress, and whatever else. But when your leg is at like a 5 all day in like a spot this big, it's just so mentally taxing because you can't do anything. Like, walking to the grocery store to get 2 things, I'm in agony driving. I have to drive with my left foot. That's what I'm doing right now. And it's just so mentally taxing because I feel like I need to work out every day. And I feel like I need to do this. And I feel like working out is way more important than doing like the PT foot stretches because it doesn't feel like it does anything. It's not hard. You know, like, your brain doesn't feel motivated to do it because it doesn't feel hard. I crave things that are hard so I can feel proud of myself. And I'm just not very good at it. And obviously, like, whatever, but it's not hard. I'm not tired afterward, and it's just an overall just really sucky time to do PT and drag myself to do it 2 times a day, every day. Not to mention, I have to do balance stuff, and it just hurts. It hurts really bad every time because that bone is still building. And I know that's how bone gets built, but like, just wow, it's been a rough day to be me, and I don't know why. And I guess some days it's gonna go like that, but I hate to have this Debbie Downer attitude and whatever else, but yeah, it's just days like today that I really wish that it was just normal. And I wish I had a quote-unquote normal life and I didn't do this, but I didn't. So I try to make the best of every situation, and it's led me to realize how many close friends I do have and opportunity that I really have set out for me. And you know, nobody likes a story that is just smooth the whole way through, but I'm gonna throw some stuff in the air fryer when I get home, and probably put a lot of ice on my leg and take a lot of Tylenol, because I choose comfort right now over, like, what does Tylenol mess up? Your liver? I don't really know, but I choose comfort over that right now for like a lot of reasons. And I try not to when I'm fully healthy, and I just try to accept that pain's a part of working out and whatever else. But when it's like this, it's bad, man. I don't know. So I might even like take tomorrow off, but yeah, I'll have one more segment for sure. I'm not gonna have like a 3 little blip day, but it's just been a rough day, and I'm trying to make the best out of it. But you're here for the highs and lows, and this has been like a 3-minute talking segment, so yeah, I guess on to food, I guess, or something, I don't know.